And I just wanted to give a shout out to the Korg iM1, which we got inside of Loopy Pro here. Beautiful sounding synth. I just picked this up. You know, it's AUV3 now. At least the synthesizers, right, the gadgets that are inside of Gadget are now available is AUV3, so I got that running inside of Loopy Pro. And I also wanted to talk about frequency some. I've been just geeking out. I just called myself a total math geek this afternoon. I had the calculator out, calculating frequencies, all that good stuff. And I recently did some muscle testing with some good friends of mine, Larry and Arlene Green of kinesiology.Com. They teach Touch for Health with muscle testing and all that kind of stuff. And they're just really experts in that field. And I got a chance to do some muscle testing with some sound frequencies with them in person. So first, Larry and I helped Larry find his frequency and home note also, and I made a video about that. And then he helped me, and then Arlene also helped dial it in with some muscle testing. And it turned out my best ideal frequency was that right there, 145.16, was really like the frequency that tested the strongest with the muscle testing to help me be, you know, the frequency that vibes with my body, right? And then I noted up here, if I tune A to 435, it's going to get me really, really close to that frequency when I play a D note, right? So, and that's the thing where the Korg really shines here. This, I think, is the most exceptional thing right here. If you look at the tuning 435, but you'll notice 2 decimal points after that. I can dial this into 2 decimal points of frequency as far as the tuning, and I don't know of any other synths that can do that. There's probably, you know, some hardware synths I'm sure that can, right? But as far as software synths, most I know of just tuned to the whole number. Yeah, I don't own every synth, and there's a million of them, so there's probably more. Right, but I just think this is exceptional. But not only not, wait, there's more. And no, Korg is not paying me for this. This is just my own glowing opinion. If I go over here to the COMBI mode, okay, got the COMBI mode, right, and I go over here to MIDI, you'll notice that I've got this tuned -7 cents and +7 cents, right, on these 1 and 2 here. And if you click here, you'll notice I got the same sound, Palamine, on 2 channels there, 1 and 2, and I've got 1 pan left and 1 pan right, and then we got that amount of detune plugged in there, and you'll see, let's see, I figured that out right there, okay? So now when I use synths, I can't get as exact as I could if I did it another way, which I have an example of in Logic. I'm not necessarily going to open that up right now, but what I did over there is I actually tuned, right, using the Korg synth with the decimal points. You can see the numbers right there. I tuned 438.42 and 1 channel and 431.63 in the other channel left and right, which gave me a difference of 9.07 hertz, right, which is right there in alpha, right close to the Schumann resonance, not quite, but you know, in the flow state going into that range, right? You can see over here that I took my note, my frequency, and then I multiplied by octaves using the octave resonance, right? So here's all the other frequencies, or maybe you could use that as a tempo or as a setting and an effect or whatever, right? And you see, okay, there's 9.07 in the list, right? And we go lower, the next one down is 4.536. We're starting to get down into delta, right? And then we start to go below delta, we get into Epsilon range, and we can, you know, you could go endlessly right? But I kind of ran out of space on the paper right there. So you can see, you know, here I used plus and minus 7 cents, and there I used plus and minus 14 cents, right? And you can see the difference in frequency, right, that I got from tuning in that way. So I'm just geeking out on this, creating a binaural beat, right, tuned to my personal frequency. And that's what I've been playing with, right? And I've been using this, the Korg iM1 quite a lot, and it's just loaded with sounds, right? And there was 2 expansion packs that were like $3 a piece, and I got both of those, and now I've got like tons and tons and tons of sounds, right? All these sound cards, right? And each one, you know, is loaded up with sounds, and they're good sounds. That's my shout out to the Korg iM1 and playing with some frequencies, and tune in another time for some more travels to brainwave entrainment and reaching states of mind, being one with the universe. Love all beings. Jeff Yentzer, creativemusicgenius.com.